Hey Chills crew and everyone new, today I have a special video for you. This is the collaboration between myself and Prickly Pear Polish, and it is the Halloween Goosebumps collection for 2024. I am so excited about this. We have been working on this for about 4 months now, and I am so pumped. Now, I do want to let you know it is a collection of 5 polishes. 1 is a topper, and then 4 are different types of finishes, and this collection will go live on Saturday, October 5th at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or 7 p.m. EST or Eastern Standard Time. And not only that, there will be a discount of 15% off for the first 48 hours using code SPOOKY15. Or if you only want 1 or 2 of the polishes from the collection or one of the other polishes she has on her site, you can also use CHILLS12 for 12% off. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. So the first polish up is going to be Camp Spirit Moon, and this is the topper. Its inspiration is Ghost Camp, so we thought, well, why not have this be a clear base polish since they're ghosts. However, the detail where I wanted to have the colors of the orange, a little bit of that green or gold with the blue to pop through, I thought was absolutely perfect. Now here I wanted to really try this out over different colors. So on a swatch wheel, I have this going over Garden Gnome on the left, Ocean Depths on the right, and this is just the topper portion, but then this is where I started getting into jelly sandwiches. So on the left is Blueberry Blast, the middle is Glass, and then the last is Lace. And so from here I just basically did 2 coats of the base of the polish, then a coat of the topper, and then another coat of that color on top of it, and I think it looks fantastic. Now we have Violet Spectrum, Vermilion, and Corpse Survivor, also all from Maniology, and everything I will mention I'm going to list down below so you can see what polishes I used. And honestly, I love it. I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. The Corpse Survivor is a little bright though on camera. And then here I used Lights Lacquer, Michelangelo, Raphael, and Donatello. Of course, with Donatello and Raphael, you can see those flakes pop a little bit more than you can with Michelangelo. And then with more testing, I did 1 coat of Camp Spirit Moon over these darker polishes except for the pinky, and I was really pleasantly surprised. Now here I did do the direct lighting, and honestly I thought it was really pretty. I love how you can see some of that hollow pop through, but really I love this outside. I thought it was absolutely gorgeous with the sunlight hitting it. You can see the hollow, the flakes. It just really took it up a notch. So the second polish of the collection is one of the favorites. It is Fear the Scarecrow, heavily inspired by the book cover, The Scarecrow Walks at Midnight. This is a green, blue, violet, red, ultra chrome chameleon jelly crelly with orange and white hex glitters. This is absolutely super fun, very, very shifty. We wanted to have those white hexes in there, like it was like the full moon, and then of course the orange hexes as well for the orange that pops through ever so often in the book cover that you can see there. And then of course the shifts like the night sky. Now it does take 3 coats to reach full opacity. However, I am doing this on a clear nail tip. If you have, on your natural nails, it's possibly 2 to 3 coats. However, you can do a little trick, which here I do only 1 coat over a black polish. In this case, I'm using the China Glaze liquid leather, and it gives you the same effect, if not better. It's so beautiful and really fun and shifty. Look at these photos. Oh my goodness. But really, the showstopper is outside. Oh my goodness. I mean, in low lighting, it was fantastic. And the shifts were incredible. On the ring and the pinky, you can see they definitely looks like it has like that layering effect of 3 coats. But the rest of the nails, from the thumb to the index and the middle, I just did the black with the 1 coat over it, and it looked phenomenal. And our next polish is going to be the Mummy's Curse. It is inspired by the Curse of the Mummy's Tomb, and honestly, this was one of my top faves. The fact that it matched the book cover so perfectly, I was just blown away by it. So this here is a light gray crelly with red hex glitters and purple blue micro flakes, and it's absolutely stunning. It takes about 2 to 3 coats to reach full opacity, and honestly, I am here for it. If you've never tried one of Prickly Pear's crellies, you need to. They are like absolute butter. I don't know how she does the formula. It's so smooth and creamy, and it's just not runny at all. It's just fantastic. fantastic, and I am totally here for it. So whether it be in like direct lighting or even in the sunlight, it's so beautiful. You can see those little flecks that pop through, and even with the red hexes, they're so fun and funky, and I love this polish. I thought it was super, super fun, and it's just one of a kind, honestly. Now we have the Unloved Mask, which is inspired by the Haunted Mask. And yes, this is a very fun and funky polish. I am totally here for it. So it is an olive green crelly with a blue to purple chameleon flake, purple to blue crystal chameleon flakes, and yellow shimmer. It does take 3 coats to reach full opacity, and it is like the typical crelly fashion from Prickly Pear. It is very smooth, very buttery, not runny, and it's fantastic. Now, the inspiration behind this name of this polish is actually because the shopkeeper, if you remember in the show or even in the book, he makes a comment where the reason why the masks went kind of like funky or ugly is because they were not loved. So hence the name the Unloved Mask. So with that being said though, I thought this was an absolutely fun and funky polish. It looks great in direct lighting, but it looks great also in sunlight because then you can really see that shimmer, and also with the flakies really popping out. So I really loved how they shifted, and it was just so unique and fun. And the last polish we have in this collection is going to be Werewolf Creek, and it is inspired by werewolf skin. And this is a blue to nude thermal crelly packed with orange gold crystal chameleon flakes and yellow green glow-in-the-dark pigment. It is absolutely stunning. It takes 2 to 3 coats to reach full opacity, and even though you're seeing it on the screen, which on my screen it's showing it a little bit more brighter blue, but this is actually more of a, I would say, mid-toned dustier blue. And the same thing goes for the warm state, which is like a mid-tone neutral type of gray. So in the photos, I was having the hardest time trying to get this to be as color accurate as possible. The pictures are showing, I feel like it's showing off a little bit darker, but really it is a little bit lighter, and it's more on the neutral side on both of them. And then for the glow in the dark effect, I did use it with a UV light, but if you go out in the sunlight for a little bit or whatnot, you will notice, yes, the glow in the dark pigment is definitely there. Here you can see in the sunlight those crystal chameleon flakes are really popping, and I absolutely thought this was gorgeous. On my computer, it's kind of giving it like a blue tone, but it's not. It's completely neutral, and it's gorgeous. There you have it, the 5-piece Goosebumps Halloween collection from Prickly Pear Polish and myself as a collaboration. Let me know down below if you're planning on picking up any of these polishes, if you're planning on picking up the whole set, and not only that, do you think also the polishes match the book covers? I would love to know. And if you are planning on picking up the entire collection, don't forget you can get 15% off on the full collection for the first 48 hours using the code SPOOKY15. And if you only want to pick up 1 or 2 of them, you can use chillsthrillbeauty for 12% off on individual polishes. I will link her Etsy's website down below. And not only that, if you like these kind of videos for polish reviews, nail art, don't forget to like and subscribe, join the Chills crew, and until then, stay chilly.